Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain you about how to edit a resume. So let me give you a clear idea on how a resume can be edited in case if there is any errors. So in this mail, you will be able to see nearly 26 resume attachments, which I'll explain you each and everything in a crisp and short method. I'll try as much as possible to cover up um, in short span of time. So before that, resume tips. Okay, so in the resume tips, so before starting this also, let me give you an update. So if you want to know my LinkedIn profile, just type in Google Shashi space Kumar space E. You will get my profile which has 53,000 connections, and so that if any queries if you have, you can ping me in my LinkedIn account. Okay, so you will get a clarity about like my profile. And meanwhile, like if this videos whatever which I'm uploading it, if it is really helpful, try to support by subscribing it, sharing it to your friends, colleagues or relatives, and which can benefit a lot of people who doesn't have that much guidance. So resume tips. Okay, so never add your photo, or not necessary to add a photo in your resume, especially female candidates. And if you are a fresher, preferably you can try to add a photo. And in case if you are willing to add, or if you feel it's a necessity, then you can add a professional pic in the right hand corner. And apart from that, like what are the other updates which I wanted to share. Okay, so in case if the HR is asking a photo resume, it's you can ask them like, is it necessary? Because usually it's not compulsion to reveal our identity in the initial stage of um, sharing the resume. And certain people I have seen, they have mentioned in personal details like PAN card number or passport number or religion, being a Hindu, or nationality Indian, marital status single. So these state things, and even parents' name, mom or dad name, not necessary to mention. It's something irrelevant and it's not at all necessary in a resume. This is only related to a job. So whichever is related to job, try to mention those things itself. Okay, and this is very basic thing. And this personal details comes in last row. And if in case if you are married, then you can mention marital status as married. If you are unmarried, no need to put anything unnecessary. And in the last row, in the attachment, there is no need to attach anything like declaration. You can just remove those things. And address, which also comes in personal details, never add your full address like door number, street, cross, or whichever the interior place. Just add the locality which is familiar, like for example Indranagar or something like Banshankari. So try to add certain things like which stage, or if not like which area, city, Bangalore, and the pin code. And in case if you are in native doing a work from home, then you can add your permanent address and try to mention the address, like if you are in um, Udupi or Mangalore, try to put that particular city name, state pin code, and bracket you can put willing to relocate. And if your native address is different, and if your current address, if you are staying in a paying guest, add both the columns, permanent address as well as current address. Okay, so that people, the HR people, whoever checks your profile, they'll get a clarity rather than asking each and every question and wasting the energy of both the people. And in case if your name is something different or unique, then you can add the gender column in personal details. But if it is a common name which is used mostly, then it's not necessary to mention this male or female and all. And add your LinkedIn profile link in the starting of the resume. In the center of the resume, your name would be there, and below you have to copy paste your LinkedIn profile link, which can be, or which should be, a hyperlink. Okay, never type the LinkedIn link, and try to copy paste it. And meanwhile, next is career objective. So after once you update your LinkedIn link below your name, and left hand side your mail ID and phone number will come, then you can add your profile summary. And one more thing, starting of the resume, never put that CV, resume and all, because obviously it's a CV or a resume. Just your name is enough. I'm told many times, but still people are updating the same by updating unnecessary things and creating as a traditional method of resume. Okay, and profile summary should be in, or career objective should be in 3 lines, 3 or 3.5. Then if you are an experienced person, add a sentence like, apart from this profile summary, like, I carry overall 7 years of work experience in accounts receivable and accounts payable field. So I'm just giving an example. If you have worked in 2 companies or more than 2 companies, so if your overall experience years is 7 years, so try to put the overall, the total years of experience, and segregate whatever field you have in the profile summary, so that it will be easy for the person who reads the resume to know which and all field you have an experience. And work experience, experience column, it should be in descending order. It's a very basic thing which you people have to understand, not putting in ascending order from the day you started the work. And no spelling errors, so no sentence formation issues in the resume or even in the body of the email or subject line. It creates a wrong impression while sending it. And the font, whatever you are keeping the font in the resume, it should have a proper alignment, and with Calibri or Times New Roman or whichever font which is used generally. So do check that as well. And email ID, I've seen lot of candidates making fancy mail IDs or something which is stylish, or something which is very much not professional. So try to make sure that it's a professional one. If your name is something Ravi or Ravi Kumar, try to put like Ravi Kumar 183 at gmail.com. Sorry, while creating it, try to create like that. Don't put some other name which never creates or reveals your identity. And keywords in a resume matters a lot while uploading the resume in Naukri, okay, or when you are sharing it to the people. So whenever you upload the resume in Naukri, keywords, what keywords, which field you are looking, try to update those things properly, and try to have a guidance, okay, from anyone who is aware about the career guide, career related stuffs in your field, who are more than 6 or 7 years experienced in the field which you are into. So there are multiple resumes which I'm going to explain you. So let me start with, okay, so I'll just start from the first itself. So first resume which is mentioned here is accounts payable manager resume, assistant manager resume. So this video, I hope it's visible clearly. So the name is mentioned here in the starting of the resume, and let this font be medium. Currently it is little small, so make it in a medium way. If you can add even the location, if possible, you can make it for a manager resume, because based on the font, or generally, but I personally prefer, it is better to put the personal details column and try to add the other details, be it your date of birth or uh, languages known or current address details. Initially, I prefer people to put the LinkedIn profile link after your name, and then your mail ID and phone number should be in left hand side, or if not, you can also add it in the center as well. But preferably, it should be in left hand side corner once after leaving a space or something. So this is called profile summary, and the person has mentioned like what profile he is into. He is with a proven expertise in transforming and managing complex P2P and AP process. Overall, he has 12 years experience, and skill set is mentioned like team management, transition, process automation, everything. Okay, and professional experience, company name, designation, and which process. You can also, you have to add this MMYY format, and it will be really helpful if you have, and it should be there, the month, like how many years you worked in each and every company. And apart from that, like Genpact, if in case if you are basically from Kolkata and you have worked for Genpact Bangalore, so then you have to mention it is Genpact comma Bangalore. If you are properly from born and brought up in Bangalore, and if you are working in Bangalore, then no need to put. But if you are traveling to different cities and relocating, location column is very important. Roles and responsibilities, it should be clear and crisp as per this mail. So I hope this video will give a clarity on how and what keywords are mentioned here, managing how many people, and what kind of client. And yeah, one thing wanted to tell you, never reveal the client name openly, just try to put UK or US client. And this is one thing. And what else? So what initiatives you have taken, like changes in production process, and handling month end reporting, AP to GL reconciliation. So these are the things which are mentioned, and previous companies is updated here. And apart from that, like education details are updated from the highest degree to the lowest. And usually for manager role, no, you can avoid putting, you are avoid adding the 10th and PU thing. Just try to add your BCom, NCom, and if any other professional qualification. And these are the business transformation initiatives. For example, if you have done any transition, brought the projects, migration, if you have done, or knowledge transfer, or something which is related to productivity, so you can update all those things. And computer proficiency, you can update the ERP tools or what Microsoft tools. And this format is majorly for 12 years experienced or 10 years experienced into P2P accounts. Let us go to the next resume. So this resume is a ATS format resume. So I have got this from one of the webinar which was held, and one person had shared it to our mail ID. So this is a format which has certain columns like where and all you can update the details. So this also is better and helpful. So just you have to edit this. If you are unable to do, just take a help of a person who is aware about it, so that it will be clearly updated. So skills, if you are able to see here, it's mentioned Python, Power BI, Tableau, and internship. If you are a fresher, you can add internship. If you are experienced more than 2 years, just avoid putting this academic projects and internship. So based on certain years of experience, you have to edit whatever is necessary or not necessary. This is one more format which is related to trade finance experience for 5 years. Foreign exchange, documentation, and trade finance. So profile highlights is mentioned. So I hope this video gives a clarity on where and which place the columns are clearly visible, like profile highlights, and company details, like which company the person is working, and his roles and responsibilities. And if you have done a distance education or correspondence, be open in mentioning those details rather than hiding it. So year of pass out also should be there. And percentage you can update unless and until if you are below 5 years or 4 years experienced. But post 5 or 6 years, I think you can avoid putting the percentage. Just you can put the college name, year of pass out, and which city you have completed. So here key skills, if you are able to see, some additional things are mentioned like MS Office related things, or software projects, or Swift payment related things, and communication, good at team handling, fluency in which language, and personal details, date of birth is mentioned, languages known, hobbies. And one thing is missing is current address or your permanent address based on the scenario. This is a banking resume, trade finance. Then again coming to the next resume, which is manager level, 13 years experience, which is into P2P assistant manager. So the person has 13 years experience, This kind of format can also be used. Expertise in account management to transitioning projects and reporting. And what are the area of expertise? Transition and transition projects, reporting and VBA basics, team handling, and professional analysis. Have done the transition for which kind of projects? Lean Sigma, Yellow Belt, and White Belt training and projects have been updated. And completing the latest company, the person has completed the SLA and KPI of the PTP accounts procure to pay, accounts payable tower. So I'm just giving a clarity on all these things just to give a idea like what key skills I've mentioned, so that you will get a clear idea what is the importance of keyword, what kind of keywords people try to check in resume based on the JD or based on the while sourcing in Naukri. What else then? Yeah, so education details are mentioned here. So this person has done MBA in correspondence education. So it's clearly mentioned and year of passport is added. Passport availability, yes. No need to put the passport number, just for your kind information. Then business analyst resume format. So this person is having 5 years experience in TCS. So this person has worked in one company in TCS. So career objective is mentioned and what else? Professional experience. The designation is BA, December 2016 to till date, and key accountabilities are also which is called as roles and responsibilities. Software expertise, proficiency in MS Office, VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, PowerPoint, Internet, and basic computer application, and tools which are used in the company which he has worked, which he was working, and the basic knowledge of what he has of purchase order and non-purchase invoice. Credential column is added here. So perform well in individual or team environment, rapid learner and able to grasp the new training and concepts. Date of birth, languages known, hobbies, and the address. If you're able to see here, permanent address is Chikmagalur, Karnataka, and current address is in Banagata Road. And this is not necessary. This resume, as you have seen, it's related to BA role or something related to finance background, analytical and insights. Okay. Okay. So next, coming to the business analyst, you have seen, and this is the cover letter format. So if you are able to see here, so this can also be attached in the resume. So it also helps you to give a clarity on which field you are into or what is your expertise or everything. So this, so there are a lot of cover letter format, you can try to add this. So as a data driven accounting professional with 7 years of experience in managing the payment responsibilities of large company, I'm confident and I'll be an excellent choice of your company's next accounts payable team lead. My significant expertise in processing timely invoice payments and reducing business cost will help the companies manage liabilities and maintain accurate accounts. And currently, I'm working as this designation, and I manage the company's full payment cycle, including receiving and processing and verifying 1,300 plus invoices per month, averaging this much of million. So this gives a opinion or a positive in update on a employee. Okay, so apart from body of the email, apart from the attachment which you do, this cover letter attachment also will help with, it should have your own details, but this is a cover letter referring to a accounts background. There's one more cover letter format which is clearly visible here. It's with a great interest that I'm reaching out to you to know that if you have any opening for manager role in your company, I've come across with this much years of experience in training and many different areas such as credit and collections in private and MNC bank. And my last designation was assistant manager with this particular company where he has worked it for this much of years. And whenever you try to add any experience of how many years, don't try to add is it 7.5 or 8. No need to put 7 plus or 6 plus. Okay, because it doesn't give the clarity whether if you are over experienced or how much year, it doesn't give the clear clarity. Next, healthcare format. So this format, if you are able to see, the summary is mentioned here, whatever the summary based on the resume, analyze, defines and document customer business functions and process based on project documentation to achieve greater efficiency in customer relation. Reviews and perform user acceptance testing in coordination with necessary management and staff for process analysis. Skill set is mentioned here. Okay, so what are the soft skills? Sound knowledge of appropriate soft skills and evaluate excellent evaluative assessment and training skills, excellent ability to help employees to improve upon professional skills, experience highlights. Okay, so working in healthcare field as a senior analyst in cognizant. Roles and responsibilities are mentioned here. Achievements, okay, achievements are mentioned. It's whether if any RNR certificate, this column can also be updated. And description of the experience highlights and project details, roles and responsibilities. So and last is education details, BCom 13 passed out, PU and 10th, and personal details are mentioned here. This is also one of the good format which a person, so each and every resume, if you are able to see, it's completely different. And which any resume whichever which suits you, you can take that as a format, and based on that you can try to convert your resume. So either you can take this format or you can create a fresh word attachment or take this as a sample. And this person has worked in this attachment 8 years 4 months, both in reporting and investigation and compliance and US mortgage. So the person works in PayPal, which is into US money transfer company, into compliance field. Roles and responsibilities are mentioned here. And the previous company was JPMC, into collateral and investment banking and wholesale lending services. So whenever you check on the roles and responsibilities, do check with your colleagues whether if it's clear or not with any of your senior colleagues. They will give you a clarity whether these things are clear rather than you framing the sentence by your own. Or you can check with the your reporting manager if he is willing to assist, because a manager will be able to guide you with each and every procedure, whether if your resume is clear and crisp, and it's better to have an updated one. Okay, skills and certifications are mentioned here, and additional responsibilities are updated. Recognition like appreciation mails from onshore for showing commitment towards their queries, recognized for maintaining consistency and achieving quality and productivity, recognized for training new joiners, received best performance award for Q2 and ACE award which is being received, manage and bring improvements in the process, updating the daily volumes of the team on daily basis. So if you are doing a EOD report or if you are assigning the cases, so you can try to update those things as well. Conducting monthly meeting and sending minutes of meeting. auditing clean desk policy for the team on daily basis, preparation of KPI and daily hold tracker and quality reports. This person has done BCom in 2012, and there is one more column which is mentioned personality traits. So, what is the person? Proactive and optimistic, time management skills and ability to multitask, team spirit and adaptability to every situation, ability to work both independently and as a team player, quick learner, good leadership qualities and competitive spirit, strong commitment to ownership of responsibilities, result and quality with a sense of urgency, work independently and proactively to identify and solve the problem and produce results. So let us go. So as this resume, if you are able to check, it's a mixture of both core finance as well as US mortgage. Next is finance. So this is one format which is related to the person is into he is working in Moody's Analytics company in commercial lending team. Okay, and this is also a unique format where you're able to see the work summary is completely different. He has performed the ratio analysis, financial statement spreading and analysis, maintaining various database and various spreadsheet for client reporting, preparing monthly and quarterly report on loan performance, tracking and reporting on financial trends of the borrower company, monitoring covenant and trigger events. Okay, BCom. So if you are able to see, this person has not mentioned the year of pass out. So yeah, year of pass out he has mentioned, but he has not mentioned in a clear way. So it should be 2017 rather than mentioning only 17. And if you are a fresher, these things will come: internship, academic projects, and the other things which you can update is the IT proficiency, like what skills you are into, like typing speed or what interest you have, like keeping a track of Indian equity market, reading novels. Let's go through one more resume. So I've completed more, three more roles are there. So let me go through this resume. So this resume it's into transaction monitoring. So it is nearly 8 years experience in financial analysis, collections, client interaction, trade settlement, account transition reporting, client reference data, fund management, reconciliation, and statutory compliance. So this kind of resumes which will help when you are working into a senior level role like TL, assistant managers, and managers. And there are some people who doesn't have an idea like how well I have to create a resume. So this will give a clarity on what are the keywords, what sentence, how it get framed. Everything will be clear and crisp. In case if you need this sample resume, do let me know. I'll be happy to forward it so that if you are willing to edit the resume, if any mistakes are there in your resume. Okay, so summary is clearly mentioned step by step. So this is very important, which gives a more better understanding about you. And here, rather than mentioning work experience, he has mentioned career glimpse. Okay, so you will never get that this kind of videos in YouTube anywhere. So this is something different where it's something confidential as well, or if not, it gives a clarity. See all these names, whatever is updated here, be it in number, area, everything is edited. So it's not a complete resume which is shared by this one. So it will be very much helpful for the people who are not aware on how a resume should be. Okay, so due to that, I am just explaining these things where it will help a person. Like if you want to edit a resume, you will get a clarity how a resume should be. Academic column, computer proficiency, extracurricular activities, and languages known, date of birth. So here the person has done BCom in 2008 passed out and MBA in 13 passed out. 8 years experience resume. Let's go to the next one. This is one another resume which is related to a person who is interested in fund accounting or private equity and hedge fund. Okay, so profile summary is updated here. What the person had. See, unless and until you have a meaning or idea on these field, you cannot mention these words. Be it reconciliation, trade settlement, derivatives, corporate action. So it's better if you learn these concepts. Either you might be a fresher, or if might you might be from an investment banking background or any finance background. But if you have a basic idea on these keywords, it will give you an idea like if anyone tells about this process. And this person is a 19 passed out BCom 2019 and MBA 21 passed out. Projects are updated, performance evaluation of mutual funds, knowledge on private equity or hedge fund, what knowledge he has in the equity sector. Okay, good knowledge on NAV calculations. Here there's a gap in between, so it should not have a gap. So just wanted to give a clarity on that. And the knowledge on derivative and bonds, capital market, so trainings which has been attended. So if you have done any course, you can update those things. Computer knowledge in Excel, what you would be aware: VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, pivot table, advanced skill, Excel skills, macros. Okay. So this is how a person can mention, even though this person is as similar to a fresher, right? So yeah, as a fresher, but still, if you are able to see, this resume is completely out of the box. So it's very clear and crisp. So resume should be like such clear and crisp if you are a fresher, or if you are 100% if you are willing to go into a investment banking field. Then what else? I think this resume we have seen, right? Okay, this is not yet seen. Okay, the next resume which I wanted to show is a fresher resume. So fresher resume, finance background, very simple, career objective, and you can add a sentence here. It will be very helpful. Like, I am looking for a job as a fresher in banking slash finance slash accounting domain or accounts domain. So that keyword will be there in your resume. Personal skills and strengths is mentioned here. Good technical aptitude and logical thinking, positive attitude, honesty, loyalty in work. Computer skills are updated here. Projects, certificate of participation. So here, if you're able to see participation, spelling is wrong. So you have to correct that if there is any error. So this person stays in Madikeri in Karnataka, and the person has mentioned like willing to relocate. Okay, a fresher resume in looking for finance background. Next resume format, KYC AML, which is 7 years experienced into global banking. So this person is working in TCS, and if you're able to see month year, 4 years, 10 months, or you can clearly put it like better. You can put 4.10 years. So academic details, training and certification, having knowledge in financial market concept and specialized in derivative market, training and certification in advertising, date of birth, languages known, marital status, hobbies, and this particular column will not come. MBA fresher resume Naveen. Career objective, academic details, percentage, year of pass out, university, college name, degree. Key skills. Okay. Disciplined, dedicated, and smart working, willingness to learn, good listener with an analytical mind, creative and innovative with committed aspiration. Technical skills, what skills he is aware about GST or TDS, Tally ERP9, projects which is undertaken in college, and again here key skills in accounts related field, personal details, date of birth, passport is available, languages known, current address, permanent address, hobbies. This is one fresher resume. In case if you are a fresher, please do consider this resume format if you are a basic idea, if you have a basic idea on finance, or you can consider this resume also as a fresher fresher format, which is very clear and simple. If you are having much knowledge on lot of topics on investment banking, this resume will help you, which I have explained that Ram Kumar. Okay. Last three rows. And this is also a fresher resume. Babu, project details he has mentioned initially, and education details, year of pass out, certification, technical qualification like Excel, PowerPoint, personal strength, good initiator and motivator, willingness to work hard and take challenges, good team player. Achievements, coordinator and volunteer at college management fest, and running, he got second prize. And personal details, the address is updated. This is also one of the fresher resume format. Next, fresher resume format, K. Ramkumar. So skill set is mentioned after education column. Okay. Then project details are mentioned here. Technical skill set, personal details, hobbies, date of birth, current address. Okay, maybe this person can avoid putting Indranagar. You can just put Mysore, comma, Karnataka pin code, bracket willing to relocate, and no declarations. 1 year experienced format. So they have mentioned it in a box. The resume, like the which company the person worked in US Telecom in 24/7, which process, US telephone and telegraph process, designation digital advisor. Okay, responsibilities, what are the roles and responsibilities, skill set, what are the Windows XP, PowerPoint, MS Office, personal trait, then education, year of password. Next, one more resume format which is also finance related. Viresh, education details, personal skills, computer skills, personal skills, self-motivated and has the ability to work well in a team as well as individual, flexibility and adaptability to work in any environment. Computer skills, and Tally is mentioned, extracurricular activities in the college, academic projects, and the personal details. So whenever you are putting the personal details, let this semicolon be in order and clear and visible. Okay, let it not be any errors. It should be clear and crisp in case if you are mentioning the details, then procurement. And when you save the resume, make it like, for example, if the name is Prem, so try to put Prem underscore updated resume 2023. Okay, so Jan you can avoid it, just put up name, your name, first name underscore updated resume 2023. So this person has experience in procurement as well as KYC AML as well as US mortgage. So there are few people who might have multiple experience in different field, and few would have worked only in the same field. So if you're working for same field, it will be very much helpful rather than shifting the field from one field to another. Skill set is mentioned here. Okay, strong computer customer focus with emphasis on delivering quality solution. SAP, team management, vendor management. BCom, which year passed out. Achievements, client appreciation in 2018 for completing a project and quickly learning a process. And the address, date of birth, and marital status. So these are the resumes which has, I hope this video really helps in giving a clarity on each and every options, where, which column, how the sentence are framed, what is career objective, so that it's not necessary for anyone to explain you again. This video is hardly enough to give you a clarity how a resume should be. Okay, I have explained each and every point in every column, whatever skill set, whatever which matches, which topics which matches you, try to add those columns and make a perfect resume. Let me explain on software resume now. So software, okay. So coming to this, person is a BE Information Science and Engineering from PES College Mandya in Karnataka. Technical skills: core Java, SQL, HTML, manual testing, Selenium. Java skills are mentioned, whatever the knowledge he has, and typecasting. SQL skills are updated here. Certifications: what certifications you have done: Qs, JSpider, Core Java, Oracle SQL, Selenium tool in Mysore. Projects undertaken in college, it's updated. Internship details are updated here. Extracurricular activities, NCC things it's mentioned, and workshop related stuffs. Online course on soft skills. So these are the things which has been done, so it's been updated. And personal details, the person is basically from Srirangapatna in near Mysore, Karnataka. This is 1 year experienced resume format, ICICI. Sorry, its internship is ICICI, but person worked in Robert Bosch. Skill set, advanced Excel, data cleaning, curiosity for learning new things, analytical thinking, fixed income securities and financial market, basic Python skills, SAP. Certification, whatever certification which you have done, you can update this. Extracurricular activities, personal details. One more fresher format: organization study, Sagar Cement Limited. um, Achievements certification. Extracurricular activities, academic details, the year of pass out, MBA, BCom. If you have done only BCom, update BCom. If you have done MBA, update both MBA as well as BCom, either in LinkedIn education column, if not in both in your resume. Technical skills are updated here. Personal strength, time management, hardworking person, dedicated and committed towards work, good team player, leadership qualities. Personal details, all the details are mentioned. Hassan district, Karnataka pin code. RC Kere not necessary to mention, but the taluk, but district, state, and pin code if you are in native. So here certain things are removed because of this confidential information as I'm making this video. But you have to update based on the your details. US mortgage resume format. Person is worked in first source US mortgage. Sorry, working in first source April 2022 till date. Roles and responsibilities. Indexing of loan document of the borrower of, as per the standard operating procedure. And Amazon, the person has worked in contractual payroll as a HR. Achievements columns are updated. Education columns are updated. Skills, personal details, and make sure this or it's in a proper order. Prasad. So this is all finance resume format. BCom education details, technical skills, C language, achievements, participated in the state level event, personal strength, hardworking person, good performer under pressure, good at maintaining public relations. Personal details, permanent address Vizag, AP, PIN code. Interested in stock market and traveling. This resume is related to waste management department. Key deliverable, experience in client billing, reconciliation of payment and invoice, SOP, standard operating procedure, MIS reporting, data consolidation and reporting. Rewards and recognition is updated. Qualification is updated. Year of pass out, university, computer and other skill set, hobbies, personal details. Willing to relocate. Okay, this is accounts 7.5 years experience. I carry overall 7.5 years work experience in AP, general ledger, and accounts receivable domain. I have a proven knowledge in third party service provide and captive shared service in AP, aiming to leverage my skills successfully fills your company. This person is working in Randstad. Some people might be working for Randstad directly or it might be a contractual payroll. Then previous was Maersk Global Services, Wipro, education details, year of pass out, computer skill set, personal details. I believe I have covered most of the resume, so I think this is the last resume. See, there are this particular sentence, no, just try to make it in a perfect way when you are putting a career objective. Urge to learn more new things in life and seeking for a challenging and innovative job with a career to utilize my knowledge, personal skills to gain comprehensive understanding of a reputed organization so as to take responsibility and contribute significantly. So that's it about all this resume editing stuff. Okay, so make sure that you have a idea on these things when you are editing a resume, and do support this video. This is the most watched video, and this is a, which I've even uploaded before, like 6 months or 1 year back, but as it was not clear, I thought let me try to upload a new resume which is clear and crisp. So I've uploaded it. So hope this video is really helpful. So I'll just see you in other video. I'll just try to upload in case if I'm getting any new topics. So do support my channel and try to forward this link, YouTube channel link to your friends, and which can benefit many people across pan India. And stay safe. Thank you all.